In this video, I will talk about calculating the mean, median, mode, and range. So let's say we have 5, 4, 18, 9, 12, 16, and 9 in our first data set. Well, we will first start off by calculating the mean. So how do we calculate the mean? What do we do to find it? To find the mean, which is another term for average, we need to take the sum of the 7 numbers and divide by the amount of individual numbers that you have. So let's go ahead and do that. The mean equals the sum of all the numbers over the amount of numbers in the data set. So in this case, the sum of all these numbers is 73 over the number, the amount of numbers is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then this number in the denominator is going to be 7. So the mean is going to be 10.43. Okay, now let's move on to the median. How do we calculate the median? Well, it helps to first rearrange this data set from least to greatest. So let's go ahead and do that. So we have 4, 5, 9, 9, 12, 16, and 18. Once the numbers are rearranged in the correct order, then we need to find the middle number. Median means the middle. So the best way I have found to find the median, or the middle, is to eliminate the first number and last number all the way until you get to either one middle number or two middle numbers. For instance, we have 4, 18, 5, 16, 9, 12. Well, right here we have one middle number. It's 9. We have 3 that are eliminated on the left side, and then 3 that are ruled out on the right side, leaving us with just that 9. So the median will then be equal to 9. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm going to just erase this so I'll have more room. Okay, so now let's move on to mode. Let's put the data set on here once more. So we have 4, 5, 9, 9, 12, 16, and 18. Now let's move on to mode. So what is mode? Well, mode is the number that appears most often in the data set. In this case, 9 appears most often. So if you see here on the data set, 9 is the only number that has 2. So with everything else being 1, 9 is 2. So mode is equal to 9. Okay. Finally, let's talk about range. Well, what is range? Range is the difference between the highest number and the lowest number in the data set. So, let's see, 18 is going to be the highest number in this data set, and 4 is going to be the lowest number in this data set. So now, we'll take 18, subtract it by 4 to get 14. Therefore, 14 is the range for this data set. So now let's try another example. Let's say we have the data set. Let's say we have 6, 14, 9, 7, 7, 10, and 12. Make that 10. Okay. So I encourage you to pause this video and find the mean, median, mode, and range. Let's first rearrange this data set from least to greatest. So 6, 7, 7, 9, 10, 12, and 14. Now let's find the mean. Well, as a reminder, the mean is the sum of everything in the data set, all the numbers in the data set, divided by the amount of numbers in the data set. So in this instance, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 7 goes in the denominator, and then we add everything, all the numbers in the data set. Okay, and then now the mean is going to equal 9.29 for this data set. Now let's find the median of this data set. So we have 6, 7, 7, 9, 10, 12, and 14. Okay, so we eliminate the first and last, all the way down to the middle, like normal. Okay, so 3 slashes on this side, 3 slashes on this side, and 9 is in the middle, so 9 is going to be our median. Let's move on to the mode. All other numbers appear only once, except for 7. 7 appears twice, therefore 7 is our median. Let's move on to mode. We have 7. 7 appears twice in this data set, as opposed to all other numbers only being seen once. So therefore, 7 is our mode. Finally, we will calculate the range for this data set. So again, the range is the difference between the highest number and the lowest number in the data set. So in this instance, 14 is the highest number, and you subtract that by 6, which will come out to 8. So therefore, 8 is our range. Let's do 2 more examples, but this time with 6 numbers in the data set rather than 7 numbers. So let's start with this example. So we have 4, 8, 8, 12, 16, and 18. Again, let's start with calculating the mean. So we have the sum of all numbers over the amount of numbers we have in the data set. So we have 4 plus 8 plus 8 plus 12 plus 16 plus 18 all over 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the sum of this data set is 66 over 6, which equals to 11. So then 11 is going to be our mean. Now let's calculate the median to the data set, to the same data set. So 4, 8, 8, 12, 16, and 18. Now notice that, let's go ahead and eliminate some. So we have 4, 18, 8, 16. Well, we have 2 eliminated on this side and 2 eliminated on this side, and we have 2 middle numbers. So this means that in this case, to get the median, we need to take the average of the 2 numbers, 8 plus 12, all over 2. So 8 plus 12 equals 20. And then you have 20 divided by 2, which leaves 10. So then our median is going to be 10. Okay, let's move on to mode. So what's our mode? 4, 8, 8, 12, 16, 18. Okay, so our mode, the most occurring number in our data set. So everything else has one number, except for 8, which appears twice. So then 8 is going to be our mode. Finally, let's do the range for this data set. So our largest number is going to be 18. Our smallest number is going to be 4. So we have 18 minus 4, which gives us 14. So 14 is going to be our range. Let's do one more example. So let's say we have, get rid of this. Let's say we have 7, 9, 18, 20, 20, and 26. Okay, so starting again with the mean, sum of all the numbers over the amount of numbers in the data set. So we have 7 plus 9 plus 18 plus 20 plus 20 plus 26 all over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers in the data set. So the sum of all those numbers is 100 over 6, which makes the mean 16.67 for this data set. Now let's calculate the median for the same data set. 7, 9, 18, 20, 20. So we have 20, 20, and 26. Okay, once again, let's do the median. So 7 and 26 are eliminated, 9 and 20. And again, there's 2 numbers in the data set in the middle. So we have to take the average of the 2 numbers. So 18 plus 20 all over 2. 18 plus 20 is 38 over 2, which is equal to 19. Therefore, our median is going to be 19. Now let's find the mode. Okay. So what numbers occur more than once on the data set, or more times than the other numbers? In this case, 20 occurs twice, while every other number occurs only once. Therefore, the mode will be 20. Okay. Finally, let's calculate the range for this data set. So, our highest number is 26, and our lowest number is 7. Therefore, we have 26 minus 7, which gives us the range of 19. That's it for this video. Please like and subscribe if you like this, and see you next time.